Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Trying to see if you guys can hear me. Pray everyone is doing well. Let's see. Okay. So you guys can hear me. It is all of Motivational Monday. And so as you guys come into the room, please hit the like button. Or the thumbs up. A second while I share this out. This was impromptu, but something really cool happened. One more place. Is everyone okay today? Hey, Modest, how are you doing, love? I have got to get over to your channel and just do a marathon. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, mute that. Hey, TG, how are you? Okay. So, yeah, I'm like probably Wednesday. I'm not gonna say today. I'm gonna get caught up. I feel like I'm way behind on your channel, Modest, and I'm not okay with that. Okay. We have 8 in the room. Thank you guys for coming in the room. Please hit the thumbs up button if you have not. Hey, you can talk your way to a healthier relationship, or can I just say, hey, Ruth? You tell me. Modest, the how you get a thumbs up before a thumbs down, baby. That's called. And I hate to use the word. I hate when people say somebody hating, but I don't know what else to call that. I mean, you thumbs down the video before you even watch the video. They're either big mad or I don't know. If I use my energy to hit the dislike button, that means like I really dislike the content and what I just watched. Other than that, I just don't go around hitting folk dislike button because I don't dislike them. Yeah, TG, but I'm so over that word. I wish we could come up with something else. Right. Right, Modest. I didn't think about it like that. I didn't think about it like that at all. So the haters had their notification on. Dying with laughter, right. So they have their notification on so they can come over to you in hate. I did not think about that at all. TG says you haven't even asked the audio. Yeah, that's how you know that it's somebody that's just extra and got time to waste. But I don't have time to waste. Not like that. Don't play with it. She said they keeping up with you. I know, right? Prayerfully in keeping up with me, some of this good old positivity will rub off of them. We shall see. So I'm only stopping by. Yeah, either way. Just for a moment, I had a real cool thing to happen today. I don't know if y'all had the opportunity to read the description box. And they're usually pretty long, but I'm pretty detailed. It is what it is. So I have 5 assignments, and I forgot to say that those assignments have to be submitted. There's questions that has to be submitted, and then there's another assignment that goes with those assignments. Um, so it's really like 2 assignments instead of 5. I have 10. Um, and the assessment and final exam. And so I have a study table that I bought myself. I put out in the front, and that was going to be my place to be able to write, study, um, do all the things that I kind of need to do throughout the day, but it would allow me to be out of my room and in the room with the kids, like right in the midst of them doing it. So at least I'm present. But the kids are gone. And so, as much as I like the quietness, it feels kind of weird that they're not here. Hey, Samantha, thank you for coming in, Sam. I appreciate you. So, the funny thing you're saying is if anyone can do it, you can. Okay, so I'm moving. I have my mom's jewelry box, and I'm moving it so that I can have space to just put the table in my room and right and get to going. And when I grabbed the top, it came off, and I didn't realize that the top came up. So when I looked in there, I was like, because it was, I mean, I want no money, and then yeah, so let me take the suspense down some. But those who have followed me knows that I often talk about my mom was a woman of that made it through life on the faith of a mustard seed, on mustard seed faith. I said that I tell you guys about that often, and she talks about that often. Like my mama wasn't that go to church every Sunday. Uh, yeah, let's just say if that's like one end, she was the opposite end, like all the way down there, not in the middle, not like mid, church every Sunday, da da da. Yeah, mid, they right there. That meant she was like the starting point from the back end coming forward. But she did believe in God. And so I've told you guys before about how when my brother was in the hospital and when he would be sick, that she would have her Bible. And in the Bible, she had this mustard seed. Y'all, why did I find it today? And of course, it says, if you have faith as a grain of mustard seed, nothing shall be impossible to you. Matthew 17:20. And so I don't even know how to do all this, but the mustard seed is in there. And she would tuck it in her Bible. And so when I saw this, I was just like in awe for a moment. And then it reminded me that my mom always said, anything is possible. Anything is possible. And this has been literally far back as I can remember. But even in her last not semester, term on this earth, there were some treatments that my mom went through that I just wouldn't have done. I just wouldn't have. I would have been like, you know what, Lord, I thank you, and I've had a good life. But my mama was a fighter. She was a fighter, and so she did whatever was possible. And they would always give her the percentages of stuff, and sometimes the percentages weren't, the best. And my mom would always say, anything is possible. Anything is possible. And so I bought this couple weeks ago. And it just says, start by doing what's necessary, then do what's possible. Suddenly you are doing the impossible. And so I literally was about to email my teacher and just ask her for an I and incomplete, and I was just gonna let it go. But after I saw that, I'm like, I got about 15 minutes to talk to the people on YouTube, and then I got a good 8 hours plus to get all that in, and I know I can do it. I'm not looking for A, B, C, not in this particular class, because this semester has been, like I put in the description, if I were to write a book, it would go in the horror section because it's just been that crazy. But I think I can do it. I'm gonna try. I'm not gonna just go out with a incomplete. I'll go forward, and if I can do enough to get me a D means degree, right? So yeah. So that's the encouragement. Anything is possible. If it's something you need to try, get done, do it. Um, I will say when this process is over, I'm going to actually do a live about me going back to school right now as something for myself. Because as much as I've pushed myself along the way, a lot, like things are just changing. And so, hey, one proud glamour, thank you for coming in. Hey, Shutterbug, how are you, love? So, Modesty, you can do it, hon. Yeah. So, um, I just need you guys, kid you not, on this video here, maybe a comment here and there, and that's gonna be my reward system. I'll check my comments probably every 3 hours, which that'll allow me to have like a 15-minute break. And I'll also check the comments. So if you guys could leave me some words of encouragement, you can do it. Come on, Isha, you got this. That would be a blessing. Because yeah, I gotta get this done. I will tell you this, once I submit my portfolio, if I don't get the hours needed to graduate, I'm done. That means I've made it to the place where God wants me to be. He and I have had that conversation. And I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. So yeah, other than that, it's about to go down. Your girl finna go in and it's statistics. So pray, pray, pray. And then from there, I will work on my portfolio and get it in. But yeah, if it doesn't complete it, I'm done. And I know people are gonna be like, "But you're only like 5 hours away." Mm-mm. I just there's so much more in this world. There are too many people that have left here. They got degrees. I think about my best friend and his degrees. I gotta shift my priorities. And YouTube is one of my priorities. But yeah, so I'm gonna give it all I got until 11:59 tonight. I got my Bath and Body Works aromatherapy stress candle. I got my CBD to help me a little bit with focusing. I got my what is it, ADHD focus music, and I got my Starbucks. I got water. Let's see. Oh yeah, I got my evening meds to help me focus. And I'm gonna do what I gotta do. So yeah, literally like every 2 or 3 hours or so, drop in. You sure you can do it? You got this, girl. I greatly yes, CBD helps me greatly because I have ADHD, which causes my mind to race. I take the medications to help with the ADHD, but for me, it still doesn't slow me down. It just makes me more focused on what I was doing, which means I do it at a greater speed with more accuracy. So that coupled with the CBD puts me right at the place I need to be, which is focused enough to do it, but at a pace where I can kind of slow things down. So yes, it works. It also works for migraines. Yes, ma'am. That's without the THC though. Without the THC. But yes, ma'am, it works. Coffee, warm tea, and wine. Hey, Lady J. It won't be long. I'm actually about to get off now because I'm over my 15 minutes. I got to get in and get this work done. So hopefully I've motivated you guys by sharing this because it was so amazing. So it was like my mama saying, this is probably gonna sound so crazy because this is a get show and do that work that you need to get done. And so I was like, oh mom, thank you. Yeah, THC. Hey, Chris, thank you for coming in. Y'all, Tamber had by me having to figure out how to do Facebook Live with her. Y'all gonna see me all the time. She says, "Do what you need to do." Oh, I said I would do this because Facebook, y'all can't see the opposite. She says, "Do what you need to do to be at peace with yourself and sleep at night. That which is intended to be will be now or later." Ruth, absolutely, and that's where I am. And I know that it may sound so crazy to some because I'm so close. That's it. This is truly it. Hey, Daryl. How are you? Thank you for coming in. Yeah, Ma, just the THC. My mom had that before she would pass, and she gave me a gummy. And she was like, it should only taste the leg. And I was like, well, okay. 2 hours later, nothing. Mom, this stuff got me fine. This is candy. Next thing you know, I said, Mama, why did you do that to me? That was mean. But yep, CBD works. It gives me the healthy balance. But without, like I said, without THC. You add the THC and I get a little loopy. Blessings to you, Miss T Velocity. Thank you for coming in. You had a cookie. You had a cookie. And it had me tripping. Miss T Velocity said, yep, CBD is, yeah. And, a lot of people don't, it took me doing a lot of research, but like the medicine that I would have to take if I have a migraine causes greater side effects than CBD. And if I just take CBD as a part of my daily regimen, I don't have headaches. Not to that big migraine extent. Absolutely. So I'm gonna leave on this note because I fully agree with Ruth. Do what you need to do to be at peace with yourself and sleep at night. That which is intended to be will be now or later. And I agree. And so yeah, I'm gonna go in. Let's see, Velocity said, I tried a gummy and was zonk. Yeah, my mama. But cancer patients, y'all, and that's why we gotta get more educated on these things, because I'm telling you, when they gave her the synthetic marijuana that was created by the pharmaceutical company, it didn't help her. She would throw up. She was hallucinating. She was like, I don't like how that stuff makes me feel. But when she just got the regular, authentic marijuana, she could eat. She could laugh. She wasn't throwing up her food. She wasn't in any pain. And for me, those are the things that matter. And she was up and active with us versus being on other pain medicines that they were trying to put her on, like what was it, cotton, it was something very strong, like 60 milligrams a day, which would cause her to sleep all day. Where some simple marijuana would allow her to eat, maintain her food, laugh, joke, and interact. But we don't think about those things. We kind of get real, I don't know, sometimes too holy to even see that the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof, and they that dwell within. Herbs are important, and I mean all. They serve purposes. God gave us everything we needed, and we need to heal ourselves. And yet pharmaceutical companies are out here killing us with things that can hurt our liver, our kidneys, that really destroy us. But yeah, that conversation was not supposed to go that way. This is Motivational Monday. So with that said, y'all, I cannot continue on here. I have to get these assignments in. And I know I can do it. I can do it. So if y'all can just cheer me along the way. It's almost like what is it, Nike Run or one of the fitness apps where you can type in and be like, go, keep going, you got it. Yeah. Do that. And I'm about to go in and get it done. And so hopefully you guys will see me tomorrow on Thankful Tuesday. Something, y'all, I got that in. Your girl finished everything. Yeah. So thank you so much, TG. Yeah, I can get that modest. Some of the medicines have the side effects are worse than the ailment that you have. But yes, so thank you everyone for coming in. Ruth, thank you for that awesome word of wisdom. Yes, thank you. And I'm about to go in, y'all, and get this work. Get done. Sending lots of peace, love, joy, blessings your way. And remember, you are responsible for your happiness. Bye.